Okay folks, this will be a challenging one, perhaps. Let's see if we can make it come up a treat. Well, it is a treat. You'll find out what sort of treat it is. Oh, that didn't sound too good. That sounds squeak. This is annoying. The user interface just got a little bit difficult just then. Yeah. Okay, let's see what this piece of difficulty is going to be. It's probably too small on the vertical, but it is a teriyaki snack. So it's a teriyaki Japanese. I think it's a Japanese snack for little children, perhaps. So yeah, actually it does fit in with the A5, close enough. But basically, yeah, it's a Japanese treat. So we're going to roll it. I'm going to try and roll it with my hand on top of it. So I'm just going to use my camera hand to press the start button on the photocopier, and hopefully we'll get a good roll. Oh, that didn't sound too good. That I clicked my fingers and then I heard a clicking noise on the photocopier. Oh, that really, I hate that. Anyway, that's not what I wanted. I didn't want that part to be voided like that, but I do like that colour there. But I'm going to try it again. I didn't quite roll the best part into the light. Yeah, not the greatest, but then no, we got the main part, the main event in this piece. This is the part we wanted most, and we pretty well got enough of it. Now we're going to make this into something more interesting. So I do think maybe we'll turn it into a movement piece. So I'm going to maybe put it on 200 altogether, and we're just going to, I know it's still got I found it on the ground, so I don't like eating things that have been on the ground or on the floor or anywhere like that. So we're going to make this into a movement. We're going to make this into something more interesting. But basically, yeah, I don't like eating things that have been dropped. Yeah, that looks interesting. I'm wondering if we're going to use it. I'm wondering where the centre of the job is going to be. It's going to be there, I do think. I don't know if I like it though. I wonder if we're going to do something else to it. I'm going to maybe make it a negative positive. See if we can get some more interesting colour into it. I'm wondering where the centre of the job is. It's going to be there. Okay, we're just going to take this away, and we're just going to take this piece and put it in place. oh, we're going to make this negative positive, so we're going to have to change things around. So, going to make it dark. I don't know how it's going to look. Yeah, that looks interesting, but it looks a bit too cold. There's not enough hot. It looks too cold. I think we've got to add something to it. I'm going to add something to it. I'm going to add maybe a background colour. I don't know how this is actually going to work. Either red or maybe magenta. I'm going to switch over to here like we do with magazines. I don't know if it's going to work on this. We're going just the usual. Let's see, I think we're going to switch this off because we might have to make it this as our master copy. I don't know how it's going to look, to be honest, folks. Either red or magenta will look good with this because it's too cold. And yeah, that looks interesting. Still looks a bit too much on the cold, but this is the part we're mainly interested in, is this part here, is that centerpiece. So I actually think we didn't need the enlargement, to be honest. I do think, I don't know if I like it. That's a good question. Do I like it? Do I actually like it? Or maybe we could try it with the what's known as the dot matrix original. That could bring out some more interesting results. So we've got to experiment, folks. It's nice to do things differently, or not the same all the time. It's nice to do things differently. It looks a bit cooler than that. That looks cooler and looks a bit, I don't know if I like it. So I'm just going to decide. I'm just going to toss up which is the better version. I actually feel like I'm gravitating towards that. I do think, and I think that's going to be the centre of the job. So for our Japanese snack, it's not quite my cover scheme, but I know a lot of people will be watching my videos, and there'll be people who will appreciate it perhaps more than I do. A lot of the pictures that I make, I don't always make pictures that I feel are pleasing to myself. I actually think red would have looked better, to be honest, folks. But basically, I wonder. But basically, I don't always appreciate my own work, to be honest. It's really difficult sometimes to make work that appeals to me, and it doesn't always turn out that way, which is really like that. It's really like that with this kind of art. You can't always tell. People seem to think and assume that because I'm using a machine or machines that this is an easy work, easy stuff to do. But you got to realise it's not as easy as it looks. Just as much as it's not easy being a conventional artist like a painter or a drawer or even a sculptor. You know, it's not easy. But basically here it's not easy either. And it's really unpredictable what comes out and how to make it look any good, what you're using. So, but anyway, that does look nice. I think now we can call this demo quits.